What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be discussing why photography is growing in 2022 and 2023. Well, it could be growing a lot more next year, as it is December at the moment, so we've got 1 month until January. So if you really want to take photos, go for it. It's honestly good. It's honestly good. So this year for me, in terms of photography, it's going good. I'm doing a lot more than like the past, like I would say about a year and a half. Because like a year and a half ago, I was just like I wasn't even picking really this up. I was just leaving them in my camera bag and just not really taking much photos. I was taking photos every now and again. In terms of I've learned a lot more now than ever before. And I'm still blowing. Sorry. And especially with the social media side of photography, I think that's probably the one reason of why it is growing. And also in terms of now with social media as well, and businesses are now taking everything online. You know, they need photographers, videographers, and also editors, and all that you know, good jobs, and trying to make income out of it. And especially YouTube now, and there's more people more than ever trying to take YouTube as a career. And especially now there's more mentors, people, you know, trying to get people to learn about, you know, the fundamentals of taking photos, taking videos, all that type of stuff. And I'd say more iPhones now, in terms of iPhones, are now trying to be more capable in terms of trying to take photos and videos with this, because not everyone will have a actual camera, because, you know, cameras these days are quite expensive in terms of the equipment and all of the stuff you need, especially ND filters, polarizing filters. I use an ND filter, they're quite good, because now with Instagram now going through Reels, and in terms of, like, you know, trying to make short-term videos, so shorts, are now growing more than ever, and so everyone's been trying to, you know, make their reels more popular than anyone else. It's a marathon, not a sprint, in terms of trying to grow on any social media. TikTok's probably the more thing. I'm not. In terms of that, with iPhones and stuff, so let's go back to that topic. They're trying to be more compatible, and also with the editing on phones, trying to be more powerful with that, rather than going on the computer, importing all your photos onto that, and you can just edit on your phone, and it can just be as good. And taking photos on iPhones can, well, any other, I would say iPhones and Samsung are probably the most possibly could compete with actual cameras. I don't know about any other ones besides Google Pixel, but yeah. Anyways, I would mostly say the most reason why it is growing is because of social media, in terms of more creators are now getting out of their shell and showing everyone themselves. I would always say try and be yourself in terms of trying to create something, because if you're trying to be someone else, then it's just not going to work for you. And also just try and write down ideas in terms of, like, if you want to grow. And yeah. And probably the couple of other reasons would be businesses just need more ads, and now they're just going through social media, as I said, in terms of that. And yeah, I just wanted to explain my opinion of why photography could be growing a lot more than ever. And I'd say probably now in terms of in a few years' time, photo and video will probably be nearly the same, like competing against each other, I would say, in terms of that, because, like, you can do everything with terms of these rather than phones, in my opinion. Even though, yes, there's a limit in terms of phones and actual cameras themselves. It's actual cameras, you have every single setting you need for it. In terms of phones, you have like a limited amount of settings that you can do in terms of, like, lighting, exposure, and color grading especially, and also audio as well. So yeah, if you do want to check out my Instagram as well, it's photography hash. It's like the opposite of this current channel's name. And Yeah, and also check out the Lightroom video that I made for it's like 5 tips on Lightroom, and so please check that out as well. So I'll see you in the next one.